Hey, are there any Tony Stark fans watching this video? I, myself, am a huge fan of Tony Stark. I love him 3000. And today, I'm going to talk about Tony Stark, not the comic book character, the Tony Stark of the real world. Let me give some hints. This man had a newborn son in May of 2020, and he named the boy XAE-A12. The man played a cameo role in the Iron Man 2 movie, as the movie was structured keeping the legacy of this guy in mind. Robert Downey Jr. himself met this guy to take inspiration for playing the role of Tony Stark. Does that ring any bells? Well, let me share a little more about this fascinating guy with you in the video. Hello, welcome back to the most versatile channel on YouTube, and today I will be talking about the most visionary engineer and one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the world, Elon Musk. Today, I'm going to introduce you to the Elon Musk you know and the Elon Musk that you don't know. As I was saying earlier, Elon Musk can be called the real-life Tony Stark. He's basically the same superhero, just without the cape and armor. The only difference between Musk and Stark is Musk ain't no vigilante. Apart from that, this 50-year-old guy has unmatched visionary power and a genius-level intellect that can change the world. I'm pretty sure that history will remember him in the same way it remembered eminent geniuses like Alan Turing, Nikola Tesla, etc. And I mean it. He is the leading entrepreneur in multiple industries in the modern world, and let me just ask you a question. What is the most reliable and internationally accepted online payment medium right now? The answer is going to be the one and only PayPal. It's Elon Musk who's the man behind this company, if you weren't aware. Apart from these, there are multiple leading companies like SpaceX that designs and manufactures spaceships. And then Tesla manufactures also futuristic electric cars, self-driven cars, solar city, etc. Moreover, Elon Musk is a self-made billionaire by the age of 49, who's currently the second richest man in the world with a net worth of 151 billion US dollars. If you're thinking Elon Musk was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, you're wrong. He was just another middle-class boy like you and me. He was brought up and born in Pretoria, South Africa, because his father was of South African descent. He was a bright boy who had a huge interest in technology, computers, and business models. Is that giving you just a little bit of a nerdy vibe? Well, he was a giant nerd. The sad part is that because of that, he used to be bullied back in his school days. When Musk was just 10 years old, he got his first computer, and at the age of 12, he was almost all set in creativity and technology. The young Elon Musk made a complete video game. Not only that, but he also sold the game to a computer magazine for $500 US. Pretty impressive, right? And honestly, the most amazing part is that it was a Space Invaders type of game, not just any one of those average ones. After he completed his schooling, he left his hometown of South Africa and set out for the United States. Because he didn't want to be a part of the apartheid, which is a policy in South Africa regarding racial segregation. And also, he thought that the United States could offer him much better economic scope than in South Africa. You see, he was right. When Musk was 17 years old, he sensed that the internet is one revolutionary thing that would define the future of mankind. He started working on his very first business model based on the internet. At that time, he deliberately limited his daily expenses to just within $1 US to survive. In an interview, Musk himself said, "I mean, in America it's pretty easy to keep yourself alive, so my threshold for existing is pretty low. I figured I would be in some apartment with my computer and be okay and not starve. So I was like, oh, okay, if I can live for $1 a day, at least from a food cost standpoint, it's pretty easy to earn $30 US a month, so I'll probably be okay." Upon reaching the United States, he got admission to the Queen's University in Ontario. He was 19 years old at the time, but later he got transferred to Philadelphia and received a bachelor's degree in economics and physics from the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania. After that, he enrolled at Stanford University to pursue graduation in physics, but he attended the class for about 2 days. He chose to drop out and work on his startup. It was another risky but visionary step of his life, because he could foresee that the internet, space travel, etc. has much more for the scope of the future of the world than just limiting himself in physics. So with that, he finally decided to leave college and work on his internet startups. What a dummy, right? Musk launched his first internet startup when he was 24. It was a small company named Zip2. The company was just a joint venture of Elon Musk and Kimball Musk, who was his brother. Zip2 got designed to supply the required business directories and maps to the online daily newspapers. But after just 4 years, Musk sold the company to the Compaq Computer Corporation for $307 million. Later, Zip2 got transformed into a unit of the Alta Vista search engine. This transaction is considered one of the largest acquisitions of cash during that time. Anyways, Musk never stopped starting afresh. He again started an internet-based company for a massive financial service. He primarily named it X.com, and this service is globally used to date for financial transactions. Now, it's known as PayPal. X.com got merged with another company called Confinity, owned by Peter Thiel, and the joint venture was named PayPal. In 2002, Musk sold his company to the online shopping platform eBay for $1.5 billion. Because since childhood, the main dream of Elon Musk was to create qualitative spaceships at a moderate expense, and also to invent futuristic self-driving electric automobiles. In Christopher Nolan's science fiction movie Interstellar, there was a dialogue that the human being was born on Earth, but they're never meant to die here. I think Elon Musk is probably the biggest believer in this, if I had to guess. He said once that he personally would like to die on Mars, but the cost of traditional space engines and space travels always dissatisfied him. So guess what? He came up with his own company for manufacturing high-quality class spaceships with an affordable budget in 2002. The company is known as Space Exploration Technology, popularly known as SpaceX. Musk served the space research team just as he promised. His first 2 spaceships built by SpaceX cost a lot less than the rockets manufactured by other companies. Those were Falcon 1 and Falcon 2. To date, SpaceX is the leading company in manufacturing quality-class rockets, and their parts and their costs are, like I just said, a lot lower than the products of other companies. Pretty impressive. While SpaceX was fulfilling his dreams, he laid his eyes on another dream: futuristic electric cars. In 2004, Musk started funding the company Tesla Motors. This company got mainly founded by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. But some deadline issues and product mismanagements were going on in the company at that time. At the moment, Musk took over the company and fired all the old staff, including Martin Eberhard. It was 2008 back then. Elon Musk invested a net worth of $55 million to restructure this company and name it Tesla. Years later, Tesla launched its Car S sedan and received major critical acclaim for its design, its build, and its performance. The net worth of the company was raised to $226 million by just 2010. Currently, Musk owns 30% of the shares of Tesla, being the CEO of the company, and the net worth of the company has touched the peak of $28 billion. Solar City is another venture of Elon Musk to supply the government and industries with solar energy. He launched the company with an investment of 11% share of PayPal. Do you know what Hyperloop is? It's a much faster transport system using pneumatic tubes as compared to the railway system. In 2013, Musk promised to set the Hyperloop system up in California. Because the new high-speed railway system installed in California cost around $68 billion, Musk found that just to be a tad too expensive, if you know what I mean. So, he suggested installing a Hyperloop between San Francisco and LA, which would be able to transport people in just 35 minutes from one point to another. The highest speed reached would be 1,220 kilometers per hour, which are almost as close as sound. Musk estimated the price of the project would cost around $6 billion, but currently the project is on a little bit of hold as Musk himself is busy with some of the other works we talked about. But we hope, in no time, California will get its first Hyperloop transport system. We also hope that, in no time, Tesla will be able to launch its most futuristic car for public use, and also SpaceX will find a faster and safer way to reach out to Mars. As you saw, the dreams of Elon Musk are not only for his fulfillment, but also are hugely significant for the development of mankind. Also, he's just the inspiration of a lot of people. He's the man who started from $1 a day who's now at a net worth of $295.8 billion US dollars, as per the current Forbes status at least. Are you motivated? Overwhelmed? Or both? Let us know in the comment section, and if you like the video, subscribe to our channel for just a little more of that spicy stuff. I'll be back in the next video with some fresh and fascinating stories, and until then, peace.